Salute, salute, salute. Peace and power. Peace and power. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people that struggle. Salute, salute, salute. Now y'all know I couldn't go to get my rest for the evening without addressing this here. Y'all know that. Hey, Carol, what's going on? Salute. Hey, Drea, salute. Big Mar, salute. I know you glad we on. What up, Jay? What up, Fofo? Memphis, what it do? Rick Gatlin is in the spot. As y'all come on in, please know that this is a safe space. Know this is a space for dialogue. Know that this is a space where we encourage intelligence, analytical conversation, right? Oh, Krieger Bailey, the yard is in the house. Big up to the Jamaican Massive. Yes, know that we encourage loving, true love, revolutionary love. Because revolution is love inspired. So salute as you come on in. It's not going to be long because everybody done took it down. Tucson. Listen, everybody else done took it down. But I wasn't going to go, nah. This shit got to get addressed tonight. It got to get addressed tonight. Oh, T, my young girl is in the bed, but I know she watching with one eye open. I got you, T. And my classroom assistants, those with the wrenches, please keep the green screen info in the chat. Keep the green screen link in the chat throughout the bill. And if anybody needs anger management, domestic violence, life coaching, my information is there as well. Book your assessment, but no. This is not going to be long. It's not going to be drawn out. Kevin Will, what up, masterpiece? Listen, man, we got a little bromance going on here. A little bromancing. Huh? Yeah. Bromancing. Not at all are we being judgmental. No. Not at all are we being biased. No. Nah. Bromance and do what y'all will. Gripper gang is always in effect. Yeah, y'all like that. Yeah, don't you? But when you cross the line, right? When you make an attempt to humiliate and cuss people out, okay? For doing something that they really don't have to do. As I always say with the bag chasers, right? With the uber capitalists, with the, those who feel as if they can only function for that, they have a very warped sense of thinking and mentality is off. Because no one has to give you anything at all. And at any given time, anybody ever donates to a platform, anytime anybody gives to a cause, anytime somebody comes up out of their clothes or reaches for their phone, sends you a green screen, right? Sends you a super chat. Come on now. Listen to what I'm saying. That is a gesture that they don't have to do. And anytime that they do it, especially when you're not providing a service or they're not purchasing something for the cause, right? They are gifting you something. They're gifting you something. Now, I've seen GoFundMe's for all type of stuff. All type of stuff. Devon, what up? I know you in the building. This is something that, again, in these tough and unsecure economic times, yo, whatever anyone comes out of their clothes to give you should be highly appreciated. Highly appreciated. And if it is something as specific as a GoFundMe, it should definitely be executed in a manner that people can not only watch the application of where these funds have been placed, but make sure that they know the outcome. It's only right, it's only proper, it only shows the most distinguished, appreciative etiquette. It is what it is. Now, the rapper Gunplay, yeah, come on to class. Many people may not know him, especially if you are of a specific and particular intelligence. You might have missed his notoriety. But he's, I wouldn't call him drill. I wouldn't call him gangster. He kind of has his own lane. So if you weren't deep into Miami sound, you went on. But for those of us who do, and even me knowing who he is as an artist, I missed the GoFundMe for his daughter who has some type of heart condition. So a GoFundMe was set up. I don't know who set it up. I don't know if they set it up as a couple. I don't know if the wife set it up. I just am aware that a GoFundMe was set up for medical expenses. Nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, if we don't support each other, who will? Who will? So again, people who are aware of him, aware of the notoriety, know the label he's attached to in a movement that he's part of, they were, I guess, continuously or initially donating to the GoFundMe. And I don't know if it was a miscalculation of time. I don't know if the grippers got moist around this time. I'm not sure if the whole fiasco with Breakfast Club and Envy and all that, I don't know what encouraged him to gift Rick Ross, who he's calling his homie, a thick, heavy, this chain is one of the heaviest chains I've seen in a while. And I've seen Slick Rick with some heavy shit, with some, now I'm not talking about that old school, I'm talking about You know, I've seen Rick with some heavy joints on. Now, the disturbing part for me in watching the video initially, and I didn't go in on it as I usually do. This happened last week. And y'all know how I feel about gripper game. Y'all know how I feel about men with their knees out. And you know how I feel about men bare-chested. Especially around other men. Bad enough you doing it around other men who are photographers and shooting and, you know, of course, while they clicking it up and flicking it up and telling you to pose and to spin around and, you know, move like this and move like that. I know them photographers, they little grippers be moist and shit. They need a little wet wipe when they go in the bathroom after taking all these pictures of these so-called gangster rap dudes posing and all that. So bad enough they doing that. However, this video is disturbing because it's a bit more intimate. Because you have Ricky Rozay in bed, laying in bed with all of the extra meat hanging off to the side in a very, very relaxed state. It's not like he was up in bed and he might have been smoking, you know what I'm saying, and you know, up in the alert. He's out, like relaxed, like he done finished and was blowing a cigarette, like relaxed, knees out, shorts, bare-chested. And here you have this man coming over and gifting him a box of like he's gifting this man a gift as a man would give his woman, his broad, his wife, his side piece, right? That's how you would gift a woman laying in bed unclothed. You understand? So that was a little bit weird. Then, as always, you know me, as always, I'm always wondering who is recording? Who's recording? Because this ain't like he had his phone and, nah, there's somebody recording this. Right? Who's recording that? And I'm trying to figure that out. Like, yo, hold on. Homie, your man's sitting here, well, laying here, like Whitney Houston. You remember? She said, I just closed my eyes and exhaled. That's the first thing that came to mind with me. I'm like, damn, Ricky, you sure is laid up, relaxed. One thing I cannot do is relax around men. Homies or not, I'm never in a relaxed state at all, like especially if I'm not clothed. What's good? I've seen situations like that behind the wall. I've seen situations like that in mediums, you know what I'm saying? In dorm situations. Dudes is around the dude bunk and dude is laid out like he the man and these dudes is around him like, you got older dude, you got those dudes looking like, yo, what up? That look real sus. Wait till he put on some clothes. Or you, as a man, especially somebody who's supposed to be boss and gangster, listen, these bosses and gangsters are some of the most effeminate bosses and gangsters I've ever seen. Really. I've never seen John Gotti Sr. with his shirt off and knees out. None of that. None of them. I mean, we've noticed some tough dudes in the streets. Muhammad, you never seen them with their nipples showing and out around a bunch of men. These rap boss mogul dudes, and they're a little bit too tender. A little bit too tender for me, but if that's who they are, then so be it. That's just who they are. Okay? That's just who they are. If you're tender, you rainbow, so be it. No judgment. But it does look sus. It does look very, very sus that you're gifting him this big piece of jewelry. So now people see the video. The video goes viral because of the DJ Envy Breakfast Club back and forth, right, about this scamming, this, that, the dude wife is involved because, he said words about the whole mess. It's a lot going on in and around that. So, of course, the viral goes video with you gifting this grown-ass man who's supposed to be up, because remember, he Chicken George. He sells chicken. The wing master. Right? The thigh seasoner. He the man. Why are you gifting him a chain or anything? Always take me back in the days when these dudes who were in the street hustling was sunning a team. They get the big herringbone, the big jewelry. They get a little mans and them pieces of jewelry. They get the big whip. They get a mans the little cars and shit to push around. And that's some Doja shit. In reverse now. Now you giving him jewelry. I don't care how much love I have for my homies. And I done put in a lot of work for homies without them even knowing, without them even asking. Serious work. I ain't never gave them shit. At all. I might have paid their mom's rent. Us as a collective probably made sure. Thank you, Mike Hughes, for the green screen. We might have taken care of each other, and we going somewhere. You might have paid for them to get in the club. You may have did this and that. Poured out the whole diner. Yo, anything on the menu for them. That. But as far as jewelry, that's personal. You give a broad jewelry, you want to see her in it. It's intimate. When she accepts it, say, oh, yeah, I'm wearing this. What kind of bromance shit this is here? So now people got upset watching the theatrics of that all and started refunding their GoFundMe donations. So you can watch your GoFundMe as it's making an attempt to reach that amount. And you can also see it decline. Malik, salute. Peace and power for the green screen. You understand you can also see it decline. So I guess as he's watching people get refunds, asking for refunds, taking their bread back, he goes on a rant. Yeah. He goes on a rant and starts cussing people out. Now, this must be his podcast or he's on someone else's podcast, but the wife is there. I guess that's the wife and some dude. And they're watching him rant, and the wife is trying to get him to stop calling him his government name, Richard. But he's going in. Curse, curse, curse. Mother FFF. Curse, curse, curse. And had the audacity to say that if you gave it, you never gave it from your heart. If you're getting a refund now because you believe that I spent GoFundMe money on a chain that I gave to my homie. Now, that was what we call high inference thinking. Because the people asking for refunds, they're not doing it because of that fact that they believe, because they know just as well as you know that money never came. But they are looking at you and saying, well, if you and this man have so much of a bromance, if y'all in love so much with each other, why couldn't he give you some of that chicken wing money for this medical operation for this young girl? That's all they thinking. Oh, that's your dude. So you don't need my little $5. You don't need my little $25. You don't need my little $100. Let me get that back. Excuse me, because if that's your dude, he should be able to take care of that for you. That's Chicken George. He not only has wings, he got thighs and sliders. So he should be able to make sure that this little girl gets all of the best medical attention she needs. Y'all don't need to go fund me from us. This man has companies. He got the bag. He not only got chicken, he got some type of alcohol, beverage. They got a roster of artists on a record label. They get into it. So here, people who have given from the heart, because that is the only place you give from when you see a little child in need of medical attention. You're not giving it from up here. Something pulled at your strings emotionally. You identify with the pain of being a parent or family member of a child sick. So that's where they gave from. They gave from the heart. You don't give from the mind with an intention on, if I'm giving this, I'm going to get something back. Because I guarantee more than half of the people that gave don't know one song from the dude. So they giving from the heart. But he cussed them out. Cussed them out, said, you a piece of doodle and going to die a piece of doodle if you took a refund once you gave that money. That's what the man said. They couldn't stop him. He cussed these people out. Which is why I always tell my audience or wherever I'm at on any platform, I don't do this for that. I provide a service for everything that I get. I work for everything that I get. And my numbers show it. It's a reflection of it. I'm not in the biggest whip. I may have on the same freshly washed and dried and pressed t-shirts time and time again. I'm not out here getting fresh with it. I work for everything I get, and I give back a majority of what I take for the community in order to provide the best of service. So when they give, that's what they're giving for. Because they believe in you. They believe in the mission. However, you got these dudes who put a sour taste in people's mouth. Because regardless of what you felt about people being able to take back their donations, you never held yourself accountable for that bullshit. I always tell y'all in class, everything that you do is permanent. These videos, these clips, these TikToks, these memes, everything that you put on, whether it's MySpace, whether it's TikTok, whether it's Facebook, this is you. This is what people are getting a perception of who you are. So when you do it, they believe that you mean it. So you curse these people out because you felt the ways. Because in your mind, you really don't know why you gave this naked man a chain while he was laying in bed. That's some ritual shit. Whoever is versed in these little symbolic gestures and rituals of the industry may be able to break it down better than I. I care not. I give a damn what him giving a naked chested man a chain in bed for. I don't know the symbolism behind that. So I could only assume that the bromance is real. That he loves seeing his friend half naked like that. Because he could have gave it to him at the auto show. He could have gave it to him on stage. Could have gave it to him wherever. And it didn't have to be in our witness. He could have seen, put it on him. He could have wore it on stage. People understand and would have read it and said, oh, okay, he must have got that from Gunplay. People can see that. They look at everything, especially these young fans. They like, oh, yo, excuse me. Yo, he got his chain on. Oh, whatever they thought about it. We didn't have to witness that. And in witnessing it, we're looking at it. I'm like, yo, what's up? What's up? Looking real sus. I just want the men, the comrades in the chat, let me know. You think we got 100 in here? 100 people tonight? Let me know. Homies, y'all run around naked chested, giving each other chains in y'all prospective hoods? That's commonplace. If I'm out of my generational space, let me know. We didn't rock like that. That's not something we do. Nah. And then, again, the bromance get thick because he was giddy. It wasn't like he was like, yo, homie, yo, you know what? Good looking. Thanks. Nah. I'm telling you, he had exhaled. He was in love. Like he's like, damn. The homie brought me a chain. And he's relaxed and smiling. And all buttery and shit. Like, yo, that's deep. As if he didn't know the camera was on. Like, if there's certain spaces and certain little marks, benchmarks where you should supposed to, yo, hold up. Camera on, I'm laying here, half naked. Dude, somebody filming. I'm getting, like, none of that seems sus to this grown-ass man with a grown-ass kid. None of that. Tapped him and said, yo, hold up, man. This ain't looking a little bit. This is, nah. None of that. So be it. And then after all the hoopla, Ricky Rozay Rozay. Yeah. That's like a feminine tense on the word too. Rozay or Rosie. Ricky Rosie. I think Sub-Zero got, I think his partner name is Rosie. Isn't it, right? Rosie. So Ricky Rosie goes and makes a thank you video thanking DumbPlay. And in the video thanking him, which was actually another ad for the car or auto show, he said something that caught my attention. My ears perked up. He said, thank you, man. I love you, Play. I love you for life, Play. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. My ears perked right on up. Bang, bang, bang. That ain't gang talk. That ain't street talk. The last person I heard say bang, bang, bang was Pop Williams and the Temp Tones. Yeah. Yeah. So now I'm saying, hold up. In the bed, no shirt on, shorts, knees out. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, man. Now I'm like, yo, this bromance got a little bit extra. Bang, bang, bang. Yo, I love you, Play. Bang, bang, bang. And all I can hear is pops. What's that sound echo through the night? Sound I hear when I'm holding you tight. It's my love. Go bang, bang, bang. When my love goes bang, 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 you better run for cover, you sweet little thing. That's all I hear. That's all I hear. I can't get that out of my head. That's all I'm hearing. You better run for cover, sweet little thing. It's the sound that goes through the night. Sound I hear when I'm holding you tight. Bang, bang, bang. Listen, if I'm lying, yo, go watch the video for yourself. Go watch the video for yourself. Listen, one thing I don't do, I don't stunt. I watch, I listen, I reflect, I analyze, and it's a lot of loving going on between them two. Chains exchanging, relaxed appearances, declarations of love and bang, bang, bang and all. Come on. Y'all pause everything else. Yo, pause. Y'all ain't pausing these two. Somebody got to put the brakes on these two, man. Because it's getting real, real extreme. But yet he could berate, yell at, cuss people for his own error in timing, his own error in judgment. Because when you're asking for people or asking from people, there definitely shouldn't be any large expenditures. The GoFundMe is a need. People don't put GoFundMes up if they don't need it. That's a need. That's why people give. That's common sense. So within the same time frame, you gifting somebody who's supposed to be balling and on top and telling white folks their dreams and getting to it? holding concerts on a property, on his property. You got enough space. You gifting him jewelry? While you still have an active GoFundMe, of course people gonna feel the ways, and you curse them out. Trust, you didn't curse them out behind that. You mad because people seen you in that sus video. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah. I wonder who was running for cover. Didn't look like Mr. Rozay. He had exhaled. Remember, Whitney exhaled. Y'all remember that. So again, I'm not going to ever let a teachable moment go by. Again, watch who you give funds to. Watch and listen and find out and think about what a person is saying, what their purpose is, how they're moving, what is their service, what are they providing, not only for your attention, for your ear, for your time, but for your resource. If these dudes is up, these dudes is getting to the bag, y'all shouldn't be giving them nothing. Because y'all gave them. You continuously give them. If you streaming their music, if you going to their concert, you paying attention, if you listening to them when they're on platforms. And they throwing in your face that they up, that they got the bag, that they just could just pour $300-$400 bottles of liquor and champagne that costs a G or two, and they can party. And they don't need your little money you work hard for. You don't need your slave wages. So if you're giving it to somebody from the heart, make sure that it's in alignment with what your mission is. Make sure it's in an alignment with what they say they are doing. Because that's where the heart is. I damn sure wouldn't be giving it to nobody that's going bang, bang, bang. Not me. So again, I'm telling you I wasn't going to be on here long. But that got to get addressed. Because there's a lot of these bromances. A lot of them in Hollywood. A lot of them in hip-hop. A lot of them in the street and behind the walls too. No judgment. No bias. But if this is y'all month, this is y'all month. Do y'all thing. Do y'all thing. But don't cuss people out. Because just like they have a right to give, they have a right to take it back. Salute. Don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. Thank my classroom assistants for coming through. Thanks for everybody that's pushing me through to 10,000. We got 9,017. 017 subscriptions. We getting there, y'all. We getting there. We getting there. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that organic energy because many of you know that, man, we exchange all day, during the day, sharing information, encouragement, walking our path towards liberation with each other. Much appreciated. Let's keep it going. And everybody rest easy tonight. Rest easy tonight. Because, you know, a few more hours, the sun will be up. Master gonna be at the goddamn office watching the time clock. Kids gonna be asking for cereal. All that. And you gotta be up and ready. Attack the day. Welcome to the struggle. Peace.